But look, before we get into Content Hub, Ian, I thought we'd take a step back and just chat about this acronym CMS, because CMS Hub has been the name to date. And I think that's confusing. And it's probably part of the reason why they've changed the name, to be fair. But for those who don't know, CMS stands for Content Management System. And even that's confusing. You say to a marketing manager, do you want to build a website? Yeah, I want to build a website. Oh, great. You use a content management system. No, you use a website content management. They just get confused. And so while that's an industry term, I think a lot of people are like, HubSpot CMS Hub, what is that? And they just didn't know. So the renaming is, I think, a good move, and it repositions it. However, when we think about CMS and as we think about Content Hub, we're really just talking about websites at this stage, aren't we, Ian?
Exactly, Craig. And that's what it is, right? That's what we've come to know. And when we talk about it on our websites, we don't even use CMS. In there, we always talk about HubSpot websites. So why are we talking about content, or why is it becoming a part of content? Because I think time has evolved. As things have gone on and there's a big focus on content, I think things have changed. And I think so this is a really good place for us to start as to why they're going to call it Content Hub and what we think about that. So Craig, tell us what is Content Hub when we're talking about HubSpot?
Yeah, look, I think it's HubSpot's way, very simply, of saying, avoiding the confusion of CMS, which we've just talked about. People didn't understand it. By the way, later we're going to talk about CTAs, a feature of Content Hub. I think that's a bad word as well. I don't think people know what CTAs are.
True.
So there's a few terms, but CMS, definitely, they were confused. I also think they want to make it clear to the market that HubSpot has a compelling, fully featured website offering.
Correct.
Right at the end of this episode, we're going to talk about mindshare. People think WordPress can do anything, and it can. But then when you say, HubSpot has a website builder, they're like, is it any good? No, I haven't heard of it. So there's a mindshare lacking. And we've been using it for years. We'll chat about our experiences. And then third, and importantly, they're signaling that HubSpot is extending beyond just websites into a full content management system. So we're going to talk about podcast hosting as one example later, but all your content, marketing and sales assets, they want to make it easy for you to put into the product. So that's why I think Content Hub is the repackaging naming they're using. I think it's good, but it's evolving. It's just been launched as you're watching or listening to this, so it's evolving. As I mentioned, we've got this beautiful PDF guide, and that will be being updated regularly. So download that and check back on these show notes. Make sure you've signed up for HubShots for updates as well.